I did not grab blocks. You can obviously have them available if you're used to using them. However, I don't foresee us really needing this. I did grab a bolster because I love a bolster. Turn this music down while I talk to you. We're going to be doing a flow of movement today. This is gentle flow, so we'll be active. We'll try to keep it gentle. We're going to be doing some things with repetition. It's not exactly Vini yoga, but it's got a little Vini yoga flavor to it. It also has a little bit of a blissful flow flavor to it when we get to the core work, as you will see. I'm going to try to avoid being on the knees. I know some of you are coming back from knee surgery, so I'm going to try to avoid that. If or when we get to any poses that you need to modify, or maybe you don't want to flow with repetition, maybe you just want to hold it, you're welcome to do that. There's many different styles of yoga, many different lineages, approach it in different ways. So I'm okay with you being creative. I'm okay with you amping it up. I'm okay if you need to modify or skip something altogether. It actually shows me that you're tuning into yourself and you're listening to your body. So the quotes that I have for today that are part of the inspiration. This one quote I've shared with you in the past, and it's a famous quote by Rumi. When you do things from your soul, you feel a river running through you. Joy. So hopefully you have found some things that bring you joy in life, and hopefully you follow your bliss, follow your heart, and are living from that soulful place inside. It really, truly is the only way to live. I'm going to make a side note really quick. When I was visiting my family right before Christmas, a nephew, one of my nephews, he's a twin, graduated from college last May. And he's been working part-time for his father's accounting firm. And he's pretty much got a secure job. You know, he's working for them part-time. He doesn't have his accounting license yet, but it takes more studying and more tests. I don't know, from what I understand, it's a little bit like the bar, you know, you have to pass it, you know. And we were having dinner together at my parents' house. And he is such a social butterfly. He's a very much a people person. He's really active at the church. And I was like, so Landon, is being an accountant really what you want to do? And he said, I just need a good paying job because I'm going to be the man and I want to take care of my family and I want to be able to provide. Well, that's great, but do you have a passion and a love for accounting? And again, he just kind of restated, he just wanted to provide a good living and be the provider for his future family. And I said, you know, Landon, you're such a people person. You're so into the church. Have you ever thought about being a youth pastor? You would be perfect for being a youth pastor. He goes, I've actually been offered the job twice. A congregation in Texas and a congregation in Alabama already offered it to me, but I turned it down because he wanted to be in Statesville, North Carolina. And I was just like thinking to myself afterwards, like, wow, what a bummer. Because it's something that he would just thrive in and thrive with. But, you know, he's made his choices. So as a parent, I try to raise my child the completely opposite way. Like if you follow your bliss, you'll be, you know, your needs will be provided. Just trust your needs are going to be provided. Don't worry about if you're going to make a lot of money. Just follow your bliss. That's where your joy is going to be. So I come at it from a different approach. But anyway, that's the first quote that I want you to consider. The second one is actually from Paramahansa Yogananda. And I never heard this quote until last week, and I jotted it down. All rivers are moving towards an ocean. The rivers of our lives are moving us in the direction of God, or the divine, or great spirits, or divine intelligence, whatever name you want to put with it. But I loved that quote by Yogananda. And then it reminded me of the next quote from Rumi. You're not just a drop in the ocean, you are the ocean. So I thought I'd put kind of all three of those together. And I want you to consider how all the land masses on the earth have rivers that either stem from a lake, stem from a bubbling spring coming up from the surface, or a glacier or snow melting from a mountain. They all follow gravity and eventually land in a bigger body of water, mostly seas and oceans. So consider that as we're moving through our practice, because I want you to tap into your water element, try to move with fluidity and grace. Notice where you have the inner dams or constrictions or restrictions in your body, and move cautiously and compassionately through that area. Or maybe skip it altogether. But it's important to know where these denser, more constricted places are in our body, because the rivers aren't flowing as easily. And we need to open that area up. Maybe it needs to be flush with circulation. Maybe it needs the meridians to go in to heal these particular places. But when we're doing our mindfulness, when we're doing our breath work, we're using this as a way to slow the inner currents of the mind, so it doesn't feel like we're caught up in the rapids of the river, that we're just kind of coasting downstream. All right, so we're going to start sitting and breathing today. So find your bolster or a folded blanket to sit on. We're going to start off with Nadi Shodanam breath, our alternate nostril breathing. And we're going to take the first two fingers of the right hand, I know I'm not hearing you, or your dominant hand, if that feels more natural. Take it to your brow, in between and right above that space between the eyebrows. Let your ring finger and thumb hang down towards your nose. And at first, keep the nose open and just take a deep breath in. And a breath out. Now use your thumb to close off the right side. Breathe in left. And then close it with the ring finger. Float your thumb up. Breathe out right. Breathe in right. Swap the fingers. Breathe out left. Breathe in left. Swap the fingers, breathe out right. Breathe in through the same opening. Close the right, open the left, and breathe out. Breathe in left. Breathe out right. Breathe in right. Breathe out left. We're going to add in the rocking motion next. Breathe in left. Exhale, breathe out, lean right. Inhale, rise to center. Swap the fingers, exhale, breathe out, lean left. Inhale to the top. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, breathe and lean left. Now continue this rocking motion, continue this rhythmic breathing. And know that this could be utilized as a breathing meditation to calm the river of thoughts, to calm the restless nature of the mind. And the next time you breathe out to the left, you're going to remove the mudra from the face and you're going to rock back to center. Have your palms turned down along with your eyes. Sitting up, perfecting your posture. And just noticing any subtle effects. Then draw your hands together to prayer, setting your intention to practice with caution and compassion. To tap in to the water element within and to move with fluidity and grace. Then open up your eyes. We're going to go ahead and come up to stand. Move that bolster to the side. And you can walk to the front side of your mat. So look down at your feet and roll back and forth between your heels and your toes, spreading the toes nice and wide. And eventually getting to the point where your feet are lodged into the floor and you feel the ignition and the firing of the muscles through your legs. Inhale, elevate your left arm skyward. Exhale, curve to the right. Inhale, lift the right arm when you come to center. Exhale, lower your left arm and breathe out, lean left. Inhale, build up your left arm. Exhale, lower the right arm, curve in that direction. Good. Inhale, right arm floats up. Exhale, lower the left and lean left. Good. Continue this with your repetitious breath. Flowing in sync with your inhale and exhale. It's okay if we're not in sync with one another. Control the breath. Keeping it slow, keeping it simple. We're moving from Chandrasana from one side to the other. The next time you build the left arm up, exhale, bring the hands down to prayer position at your heart. Close the eyes and feel the surge of energy in your side waist. Maybe that woke you up a bit more. Affirming here, strength and courage fill up my body sense. And then crack your eyelids open. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. Let the arms frame the face. Try not to lock the legs here because we're going to exhale, twist to the right, separating the hands out, shoulder height. Good. Inhale, draw the arms up, turn back to face the front. Exhale, open the arms and twist left. All right, this is our knee flow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist right. Beautiful. Continue. When you open the arms out shoulder high, really reach and radiate through the fingertips. Keep the softness in the knees because notice when you turn, not only do the hips rotate, but you may find that one knee comes more ahead than the other. Last one to the left. Inhale, face the front. Exhale, bring your hands down together at the heart. Close the eyes. Notice where you may be sensing it now, even in stillness. And maybe even just feeling a little bit more sprite in the mind, because twist helped to give us a boost of energy. Plugging in the affirmation. I am opening myself up to a new flow of life force energy within. All right, let's relax the hands down beside us, where the back of the hands are facing the front of the room, and keep a softness in the knees. As you inhale, the arms reach up. And as you exhale, soften in the knees as you fold down, bowing the head. Plug the feet down, charge into your legs to inhale, fly the arms back up to stand. Exhale, hug the belly in, softly bend the knees as you bow forward. Inhale, pressurize the feet as you swing the arms up. Good, and exhale, folding back down. Continue this. You can have loose wrists here if you prefer. Let's do one more. And then inhale up to stand. Exhale, hands to prayer position at the heart. And close the eyes. Affirming as you hold. Nothing and no one on this earth can hold me down or back. When you do things from your soul, you feel a river running through you, a joy. And then open up your eyes, relax your hands down, and you're going to bring the feet closer together and bring a bend into your knees. Your left hand is going to be open off to the right thigh, and your hands are going to stack. And then inhale, you're going to take that right arm up. Exhale, bring it down towards the knees and look down. Inhale, open to the right. Good. Exhale, hand and gaze down. Continue. Notice this is a different twist. It's going to target a different place in the torso. It may feel a little bit more difficult for this right shoulder. And remember, you can modify. Don't feel like you have to be too dramatic. All right, exhale, bring the right hand over towards your left thigh, stack your hands. Inhale, open up to the left. Exhale, hand comes down and look down. Good, inhale, gaze back towards that left hand if possible. And exhale, release. Continue. Two more. Last one. Hands to heart, re-straighten your legs and find your place of good balance. Some people it is the feet together, for others it's feet apart. Now we're going to provide a little bit more structure with the legs. So root your feet, hands to heart. Circle the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands together and bow forward. Attempting to do Uttanasana here. Inhale, hands slide up the shins, lengthen out through the vertebrae, and then exhale, close back into self. Half sun cells. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, we're going to keep this going. Inhale, arms circle wide and overhead, palms face each other. Exhale, hands close as you bow. Inhale, hands slide up. as you create that 90-degree angle with your form. And then exhale, spill back in. Inhale, keep your legs lined up as you come up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, continue. Keep that solid foundation. Exhale, fold. In and halfway up. Out and drape down. In and all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to keep this rolling now. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. In and halfway up. Out and lower. Inhale, step back, plank. From plank, go ahead and rock forward with your feet. Lower down with strength till you come to your belly and untuck your toes and lengthen your legs back. Go ahead and rest on your brow. Bring the hands underneath the chest and shoulders. Then roll the shoulders up towards the ears and then down and back. Feel the shoulder blades slide down the back and squeeze the elbows in towards your side body. Keep your feet glued to the floor. Tighten up in your buttocks. And inhale, lift your head, shoulders, chest. A baby cobra. Good. Exhale, we're coming down to the brow. Keep the action in your arms, legs, and glutes. Inhale, lifting head, shoulders, chest. Baby cobra. Good. Exhale, descend. Keep this rolling. Up on the inhale. Back down on the exhale. Twice more. Hold this last one. Rising joyfully to greet each and every new opportunity. All right, from here, you can start to straighten your arms, curl your toes, and roll back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, look at the alignment of your feet. See if there's just about 4 inches between the big toes. Power down through your palms, pushing the floor away from you with your hands. So you're stretching long through your arms and shaft of your spine. All right, we're going to flow here from downward facing dog. This is actually going to be our inhale. So take a deep breath in. On the exhale, bring the shoulders over the hands and start to lower the knees, but you're not touching down. And then inhale, push back up through your hips and back through your thighs. Let your head bow between the upper arms, down dog. And then exhale, come forward, shoulders over wrists. Lower the knees, but not to the floor. Good. Inhale, push up and back. Exhale, coming down like tabletop. Let's just do 2 more. All right, the next time you're in downward facing dog, distribute the weight between your hands and your feet and shine up through your seats. When you're ready, travel the feet forward, baby stepping towards the top of the mat, setting the feet side by side and folding down and nod your head yes. Not too fast. Nod your head no. Again, not too fast. And then power down through the soles of the feet. Sweep the arms to your sides and up. Exhale, bring hands home to the heart. Close your eyes. Notice where you're feeling vibration in the body. Perhaps pockets of coolness or heat in the body. Affirming as you hold. Salutations to the sun, to the awakening light within us all, and to the dawning of a higher state of consciousness in all beings. Relax the arms. Inhale, you're going to step your right foot back. All right, and we're going to be doing warrior one, but we're going to be going into warrior one on the inhale, and this is going to be the exhale. So go ahead and cross your arms like over your chest. Yeah. And then on the inhale, we're lunging the left knee. We're opening up to goddess or cactus arms. And as we exhale, we straighten the leg and cross the hands over the heart. All right, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lunge the front knee, open up the chest. And then exhale, straighten the leg and cross the chest. Synchronize with breath. Last one. All right, relax your arms down. Step up with your right foot. Step back with your left. And then find your fulcrum of balance here, because if you find that you're unsturdy, stepping back, you may want to take the feet a little wider apart. But if it feels good, cross your arms over the chest. All right, same approach. Inhale, the knee lunges. We open the heart. Exhale, straighten the front leg and recross the arms. When you're lunging into the front knee, try to avoid leaning the trunk forward. So the torso stays aligned over the hips. And that way you're getting in the back half stretches. Last one. Relax your arms down, step up with your left foot. All right, those on this side of the room, you're welcome to face the center. Those on this side, you're welcome to face the center. We're all gonna step the feet really wide. And look down at your feet to make sure they seem parallel to one another. Stretch out through your arms and line up wrist over ankles. And then once you have that corrected, you're going to rotate your right foot so you won't be mirroring each other. And now go ahead and turn your palms open and lunge the right knee. Stack it with precision over that ankle. Again, try not to lean the torso over the front thigh. Keep your shoulders aligned over your hips. Okay, this is warrior two, but we're going to move today. Inhale, straighten the right leg, float the arms up as you breathe in. Exhale, lunge the knee, warrior two. Good, continue. Breathing up and breathing out into the lunge. Good, continue. Rhythmic breathing, rhythmic motion. All right, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Now, turn the right foot in. When you roll the left foot out, the toes should be facing the short edge side of your mat. And then if you've got that corrected, arms reach out shoulder height. Go ahead and lunge the knee as you breathe out. Good, inhale, straighten the leg and lift the arms overhead as you breathe in. Exhale back to warrior two. Last one. Good, inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn the left foot in and bring the hands down to the heart. All right, stack the hands now to the waist, shoulders roll back. Draw the navel in, lift your floating ribs up, and exhale, hinge from your hips. We're moving into Prasarita Padottanasana. Now this one we're just gonna hold. If you need to lower your hands to modify, to keep the head in line with your heart, it's a good choice if you have been experiencing any type of vertigo. Otherwise, you can hinge all the way down. Last breath. Let's all take a cleansing breath. Take a breath in through your nose. Since we're face down, breathe out through the mouth. Good, now root your feet. Slowly come back up to stand. When you come back up to stand, you're all gonna be different. Turn the foot that faces the front of the room, and then you're gonna step up. Okay, we're gonna work on some balance. So we're gonna land down on the left foot and get strong in the left leg. The hand can come to your waist. We're gonna pick up the right knee and grab it with the hand. Padangusthasana A. Now we're gonna open to Padangusthasana B. Hold and breathe. Bring it back to A, hold and breathe. And then release. All right, so notice Betsy stepped off the mat. That is helpful if you need to step off the mat. If your balance is unsturdy, it's also helpful to have the standing side holding the wall, right? So that you're able to open on the other side. So move around the room if you need to. Landing line down the right leg, solidify the right foot, hand to the waist. And when you're ready, pick up the left foot and grab that knee. Open to B. Bring it back to A. Now release, walk it out. Okay, we're going to try our hand at tree now. So root down through your left foot. Bend your right knee and turn open from the hip. And please know, even if your foot stays on the floor this way, this is still tree pose. If you want to slide it to your calf, or if you want to use your hand to pull it up towards your inner thigh, you can also do that. Hands to heart. Release the foot. Shift your weight. We'll go right to the other side. Open up from the left hip, heel resting above the ankle. Foot to the inner calf or inner thigh. And all right, come back to the top of your mat. We're going to bring it back down to the floor. Hands to prayer position at the heart. Inhale, circle the arms up overhead. Exhale, pour down into your Uttanasana, your standing forward fold. In and halfway up. Out and lower back in. Inhale, step to your plank. All right, this is where we're gonna add in the core work. So if you need to be on, I told you we're gonna be off the knees, but if you need to be on the knees, you can be in tabletop position. All right, we're gonna start with the right side. You're gonna bring the right knee in towards the right elbow. And then you're gonna step it to plank. Left knee to left elbow, doesn't have to touch. And then step back plank. Right knee towards the left elbow, crossing under, step back plank. Left knee to right arm, step back plank. Good, right knee, right arm, step back plank. Left knee, left arm, step back plank. Again, you can do this from table. Right knee crosses to the left arm, step back plank. Left knee, right arm, step back plank. Power of 3. Right knee, right arm, plank. Left knee, left arm, plank. Right knee, left arm, plank. Left knee, right arm, plank. Shift forward, come down. Let go. I was gonna take us right to Cobra, but let go. Take the weight off your wrist a moment. All right, now we'll prepare for Cobra. I felt like we need a little mini break after that. Stretch back through your legs. Glue the tops of the feet to the floor. Contract your buttocks. Slide your hands up underneath your shoulders. Shoulders roll back, elbows squeeze in, lift up, Bhujangasana. You can be low, middle, or high for this. Exhale, come towards your face. Inhale, Cobra, low, medium, or high. Yogi's choice. Exhale, release. Continue 3 more times. Last one. All right, options. You can cross your arms, slide your feet wide, take passive crocodile, or push up through table to take child's pose. Do one or the other. Think about your body, what is possible, what you need. Slowly start to come up and find your way to a seat with your legs out in front. All right, we're going to flex the ankles. We're going to take the arms up overhead. And as we exhale, we're coming down to Paschimottanasana. The hands can fall anywhere alongside the legs, to the top of the legs, or even the feet. All right, inhale, slide your hands back behind you, point your toes. Inhale, lift the buttocks off the floor, come to reverse plank. Exhale, lower to your seats. Reflex your ankles, push away from your hands. Lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, hands slide back behind you, point your toes. When you're ready, tuck and lift, reverse plank. Exhale, come down to your seat, lift the toes and your arms. Exhaling, forward fold. This time we're going to stay in the forward fold. Feel free to close your eyes. Affirming I am safe, sound, and good things come to me and bring me peace. All right, slide your hands back and slide your right foot back. And then open up from the hip for Jani Shirshasana. All right, we're gonna flow here too. Inhale, the arms reach up. Exhale, push down through your left thigh bone as you fold over. Inhale, arms float back up. Exhale, separate the hands, rotate to the right. Set your left hand to the right knee or shin. Good, inhale, float the arms up, face the front. Exhale, fold, Janu Shirshasana. We're gonna keep flowing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist and rotate to the right. Variation of the sage twist. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, build it up. Exhale, rotate to the right. Now hold the twist. As you're holding the twist, notice if your left sit bone is wanting to lift or slide forward. And if it's doing either one, try to really root it down. Spinning from your waist up. And you can discern whether or not you need to include your neck. Affirming, I radiate my love, goodwill, compassion to soul friends everywhere. Exhale, unlock. All right, we're gonna lift the right knee, take that leg out, bend the left knee, turn it open from the hip. We'll do that same flow. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold, Janu Shirshasana here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate around to the left. Left hand behind the back, right hand down to the bent knee. Inhale, turn to face the front, arms overhead. Exhale, that helps to lengthen the low back as you fold forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, forward fold. Thank you. All right, inhale up. Exhale, we're gonna hold the twist. Eyes can be open or shut. I radiate my love, goodwill, compassion to soul friends everywhere. And exhale, unwind. Lift the left knee. Take the foot out. All right, we're going to slide forward and roll down to our backs. Bring the arms beside your legs or hips. Feet flat to the floor. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the arms back beside you. Super simple, right? Do that a few more rounds. Make sure that your ankles are lined up under your knees. This time we're going to push down to the mound of the big toes, tuck the tailbone, lift the hips, circle the arms up. And then exhale, roll down one vertebra at a time, bringing the arms width. Synchronize this. Inhale, arms overhead, lifting towards bridge. Exhale, lowering out of bridge, letting the hands and sacrum touch at the same time. Inhale, open the front of the body. Exhale, roll it back down to the floor. One more. Now we're going to keep the arms going. Stay on the back. Inhale, arms overhead, just like we started with. Exhale, the arms come back around to the floor, but the left knee is going to lift in towards the heart. Inhale, arms overhead, replace the left foot to the floor. Alternate sides, bring the arms back around and tuck the right knee in towards your chest without hugging. Inhale, arms overhead, right foot lands. Exhale, arms circle back, left knee tucks. Inhale, arms overhead, foot lands. Exhale, arms circle around, right knee tucks in. Do it once more to each side. Now bring the arms overhead, flatten both feet, and lace your hands and tuck them up underneath your head and neck. All right, we're going to keep the left elbow on the floor. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, lift the right arm up and cross it over your midline. And then inhale, lower it back to the floor, fanning the right arm out. Exhale, pick up the left arm, cross and crunch over your midline. Inhale, back down. Alternating sides. Right arm lifts, it crosses over. And then release. Try not to rush it. Flow and sync with breath. Ending with the left arm, lower back to the floor. And then once you do that, hug your knees into your belly and chest. Once you hug the knees into Apanasana,
We're going to take the hands on top of the knees. Inhale, we stretch the arms forward, backing the knees away from the chest. And then as we exhale, we pull the knees towards the belly and chest. Simple, very simple, gentle movement. Inhale, push the knees away. Exhale, hug the knees back in. Inhale, straighten the arms. And exhale, bring in that compression. Once more. Good. Keep your right knee drawn in. Stamp your left foot back to the mat. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh bone. Now you have the option to be here. This is as gentle as it gets. You also have the option to stand your left foot on a prop or to pick it up all together and lace your hands behind your left thigh. Eye the needle pose. This one we're not flowing, we're just holding. Holding and breathing. You can approach it in the yin or yang way. Flexing the feet fires up more muscles. Relaxing the feet makes it more yin. More about the connective tissues. Good, let's release. Stamp the right foot down, cross the left ankle on top. Again, this is as simple and as easy as it gets. You have the option to stay here. You have the option to stack a prop underneath the right foot or to hook your hands around and hug it in. One last breath here. And release. So we are ready for our relaxation. If you would like to grab a bolster, your blanket, then I'm going to dim the overhead lights. But if you grab a towel, you can still cover your eyes. We mentioned all the rivers are moving towards an ocean. The river of our lives are moving us towards the divine. I don't know if you guys have been able to check out from Gaia TV the show Missing Links. I'm only on like episode 6 or 7, but it's fantastic. And it reveals a lot of the scientific information that's been coming out since the 80s. And some of this information is not even accepted by some of the scientists or in our books in education yet, even though it's been proven
that our science needs to evolve. And in one of the episodes, it's talking about the field or the webbing of energy that they've been able to see with new scientific instruments. They see this webbing in the cosmos connecting the stars and the planets. And they also see this energetic matrix across the globe and even in between people. And yesterday, I had the pleasure of being able to do remote Reiki with someone who lived in California. And I was being reminded of this webbing, of this interconnectedness that was making it possible for me to tap into this person's energy, even though she's miles and miles away. So I want you to consider all of this webbing, this threading that binds us together. Because so often we feel fragmented internally, and we feel disconnected externally. And the true nature and intention of yoga is to help us to connect back to this energetic matrix, to this field where we feel whole and part of and intermingled with. I personally feel like that invisible energy and webbing that connects us all is God, is the intelligence, that is the divine. So in these next few moments, sink and surrender into your body, into this present moment of now, into your breath or the space in between. And reconnect, plug back into that. Hold our breath. Create a little movement to the hands or feet. Eventually working out of the pose that you chose to form a comfortable seat. Taking your left hand over your heart, your right hand on top of that. Bringing the thumbs together. A few deep breaths. Join the hands together. We'll chant Om together to end our practice. We're going to inhale the arms up and exhale hands to the heart as we chant. Let's breathe in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thanks guys for joining class today.